Hey folks, Ariel over here. This video kind of goes through clips from late summer until into fall here where winter almost starts. You will notice some overlap in this stuff with some of the other dedicated videos to particular topics, but this is just kind of all the other random, pretty cute, fun, blooming, animal antic, whatever, videos I filmed during that time period put together. So this is mostly the, relaxing sights and sounds kind of thing. But this is going back in time a little bit into, I believe late August is the very first stuff here, and catching up through today, which we're now at the almost the very end of October. So that is what you're watching here. Lots of different things. One of the events that happens in the summer here that was going on before we ever moved into the place, you'll see there's a rubber ducky race. That's actually done by some other folks. It flows through the creek through our property and involves a fundraiser for some things, but it's in memory of a little girl who drowned as a child many years ago. And anyway, we always take the time out to sit and watch the ducks race by as they flow through our place. And that's just one of the summer events here, aside from all of the house building. So enjoy the sights from late summer till the weather turns into winter. That guy's in first place.
That is definitely the first duck. They rip right through here.
They do.
Now they got all nicer. It's running faster than
Yeah. Check this out. Our ducks are friendly enough to come eat out of your hands, but they can still be a little easily startled. And this lady will now try to bite your hand off if you get near her. She has got 11 eggs. They're behind her. I grabbed the camera because she just got off to take a drink. And she is pretty sure she's going to hatch them. Just candled them. She's been sitting for about 5 days, and I can see little heartbeats and blood vessels, so we'll see if they hatch. But this one of our ladies, I can't tell them apart. It's the only thing I don't like about our khaki Campbell ducks compared to the chickens, where everyone's a different color and I can tell them apart. Anyway, this lady has decided she is going to be a mama duck. So we'll see how that goes. We haven't had a duck go broody before. She picked this spot in the back end of the little duck hut I made a while ago out of scraps. And I think she's going to get back on the nest here as soon as I quit disturbing her. But anyway, she's sitting 11 eggs there, so we'll see how that goes. Despite her being a very dedicated mother, after she sat this clutch the whole way through, she did not end up with any live chicks. Several of them were fully developed, one even hatched. I'm not sure what the problem was. It was dead when I found it. It may have been that the other ducks disturbed her too much. I had tried moving her into her own private maternity crate like we've always done with the chickens so that that kind of thing wouldn't happen. But she threw a fit and would not sit in there, so I left her where she originally was. But the other ducks would sit on top of her, disturb the eggs, etc. So sadly she did not successfully hatch any live ones, though some of the ducklings looked fully formed by the end of that. Though much of Wyoming is windy for sure, usually our side of the state tucked in the mountains here, that is not the norm. We get a breezy day or two in the spring and that's about it. But this summer we had a lot of days that were violently windy like this. It made a lot of projects challenging to do and made filming things quite challenging as well.
I know you love me. I do. I know you love me. I know you do. Yes, you do. You do. Love me. Oh. Who's a pretty dog? Yeah. take my glasses off for or not. You little viper. Outfit. It's got that little catch thing in the back to keep them stabilized, which is kind of cool.
Hey, ducks.
and I can see him.
Several times people have asked me to do a day in the life video of things around here. That's kind of hard to do because all of our days are different. They pretty much all depend on what the weather is, what the season of the year is, what we got done yesterday, all of that. So there's a good bit of variety. But there are a few clips here that are a little bit like a day in the life, which is just the random things we happen to be doing that particular day. And like I said, pretty much every day is different, so that is not by any means every single day, but this is a collection of the, canning, cooking, building, etc., digging potatoes that might happen on one particular random day around here, enjoying the sunrise, all of that stuff. That is 7 quarts of bone broth pressure canning being made from bones left after roasting some of our chickens. That is the remnants of 91 pounds of purple cabbage I'm in the process of turning into Christmas cabbage. That is about 40 pounds of beautiful big garlic cloves hung to dry. And that's just part of what we're up to today. Ponder is quite possibly the snuggliest cat we have ever had. Her grandma, Velcro, loves to snuggle with people, but Ponder loves to just come in the house and nap on the couch. Preferably on top of you if you're sitting still, but just on the couch if you're not. 25 quarts of Christmas cabbage done and canned. Got 2 big stock pots about to cook down with more. Look how tight the heads on these are. They almost want to split themselves when I go to cut them. They are so juicy and so heavy. And just getting bones pulled out of the freezer. More bone broth about to cook down. I just throw them in the freezer all summer long when I'm too busy to get them cooked down. And then this time of year when it cools off, pull them out and cook batch after batch down, can the broth and put it on the pantry shelves. Something very satisfying about looking at finished canned goods.
baby. Yeah, this one poor baby. About the same size, about 5.5.
They're heavy. Some of the chickens are molting right now. Some are done, some are not started, but Sienna there is looking pretty scruffy right now with a lot of feathers missing on her neck, and that's Freckles that just walked in front of her. She's just regrowing feathers. They always look kind of funny when they blow out all their last year's coat and get their new shiny glossy ones in. As we move toward fall here, you saw earlier we got an entire semi-load of firewood logs delivered because we decided we're only 2 human beings and we cannot get every single thing done, so we did not, between building the house and everything else, or building the foundation for it this year, did not feel we had time to go collect a lot of firewood out of the woods ourselves. So we made the decision to purchase some. Now we just have to get it all cut into rounds and split. What Clay's doing here, we are not nearly done going through the whole pile, but he was straightening up the ends so we can get it covered nicely for the winter. And we'll have this pile of rounds to split. All of this is for future years, so fortunately it's not an emergency. But when you live in Wyoming, where it gets very wintry for a long time, you don't ever want to be anywhere close to short on firewood. So getting the tarp over that was a little bit of a chore because, as you could see, like most of the summer, it stayed very windy and it was actually still very hot right through this day, and then it changed rather abruptly. With snow and frost outside, it feels very nice to have a cozy fire on cold mornings. And both of our dogs, including the third one, Velcro, who thinks she's a dog as well, all seem to enjoy snoozing in front of it as well. And as you can see, it is finally becoming truly wintry. This is my happy time of year. I really, really struggle with summers. I hate being hot, and by hot I mean anything over about 65 degrees. So I'm always very excited when it finally starts snowing. Clay has to laugh at me when I race out of bed in the morning with my camera to take pictures of the first snow. And no, this probably won't all stay. Some of it is already melting, but it's also snowing as I put this video together. So hopefully we are now into the season of the year where it will stay wintry. We hope for a good deep snow winter that stays cold, because thaws are hard on everything and we need all of the snow to provide our moisture for the whole area next summer. So that's what we're looking forward to. As you will probably notice listening through this, there is a lot of rooster crowing when you have mamas that hatch out their own babies, and we had about 70-something chicks again this year. That means you end up with approximately half extra roosters, which this whole pen is now because the proportions as they grow are too high and they start to over-harass the ladies. These will all be headed to freezer camp shortly, but at the moment there is an excessive amount of crowing that will be stopping very soon.
Thank you everyone for watching. It means a lot, and I hope you learned something along the way.
If you know somebody else who would enjoy this as well, share it with them.